So, y'all, it's your boy Patrick Michael Strange. It's the NRW, and I am excited and delighted, as always, to be joined by the beautiful, the amazing Cece the Geek. What's up, girl?
I'm good.
How are you?
I'm good. How's
Good to
it
see
going?
you. Good to see you
too.
Yeah. And of course, the most handsomest guy in the room. To her left, the sexy.
Thank you.
The man. My man, Guinea Mac.
Hey!
Glenn Lawrence McDonald's in the house.
Hey! What's going on, guys? How we doing?
Good. I'm bruh. Yeah, if y'all were following me online, when I first watched this film, I had to speak to everybody about it.
He actually gave me a call, like, yo, what are you doing? And I was like, yo, I'm in like the middle of work or something. He's like, leave your job, quit now, go see this movie.
Tell the motherfuckers, fuck you.
I was like,
I gotta see this goddamn film. Because that shit was fire, son.
I was like, damn, there's a lot of energy coming right now. I was like, what is this movie about?
Real high.
I was feeling that film. So I'm gonna throw it to the trailer reaction that we did.
Wait, what film are we talking about?
Brightburn.
Brightburn.
She was fire, son. She was fire.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Okay.
Check out our trailer reaction, and and then we'll come back with our quick review. Here we go.
Yeah.
Whatever you've done, I know there is good inside you.
The fuck? Ooh.
Who am I? You are a gift. I know it's been difficult for you lately that you feel different from other kids. You are different. After your dad and I got married, we prayed for a baby for so long.
Superman?
One night, someone listened.
It's fucking Superman.
Brandon?
Their version of Superman.
You are special. We believe that you
Now
came
it's
here for a
it.
reason.
Oh shit.
He was in the barn.
Did he find it?
No. It was like he was drawn to it.
He may look like us. He's not like us.
It's Superman! Wait. What the fuck? It's like Dark Superman. It's like Superman Red Sun. Oh shit. Yo. Holy shit! Fucking Superman, yo! Holy shit! Oh, bro. That's scary as shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. Dude! Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Yo. All right.
Cool.
Yo.
Yo.
I'm still hyped, just like I was in that
Right,
reaction.
I know. I think I was very excited to see it. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
I wanted to talk to you so bad when I saw it.
We can talk now.
We're gonna talk about it.
What in the crazy
Sociopath.
Superman? Yeah.
Have you not imagined as kids reading this stuff, growing up, like, what if they flipped it the other way? And that's what I finally got in that film, and that's what just gassed me all up.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was. Yeah. So the thing that I kept seeing was I kept looking for. Wait, is there like a moment where he could have turned and been good or whatever?
Yeah.
And it just seemed like he was constantly progressing to always be that. To always be the supervillain.
Yeah.
Like just something in his DNA, which I thought was cool because it's almost like a strong case for nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
So it's like his nature was just to be a supervillain, even though he had a loving family who tried to care for him and a mom.
And to a serious extent enabled, like the mom. Where she was keeping secrets and all that.
Yeah, and Dad was like, fuck this!
Like,
Yo, when Dad pulled out the gun, I was like, Dad gonna kill his ass. Well, I knew it before they even left on the trip. Dad's gonna take his ass out.
See, you're a father, so you knew that. And I just thought it was another bonding experience that he was gonna go like, hey man, let's go out to. But so you knew
I thought he was gonna try that, but at the same time, just his mental state.
Yeah.
He gonna fucking take his ass out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he tried to kill his best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the girl he had a crush when he broke that girl's hand. I was like, yo.
Cold blood.
Because then it was like, he like crushed it and then he went, I was like, oh my
he
God.
did the extra.
Yes. Like,
and then
the fear in your soul.
Yeah, dude. So anyways, the movie starts out with basically, it's almost like the Superman story.
Yeah.
Kids, false
Kansas and everything.
Kansas. They find a kid, and then they raise them as their own or whatever.
Yeah,
and
they were clearly having like fertility issues.
Yeah.
They couldn't have a child of their own.
And then slowly he starts to come into his own or whatever, and he starts to figure out that he has power. And I thought the crazy scene was like where he's just eating breakfast normally, and they're like I forget what he said or how it came about, but he's just like, "Oh, I'm just better than you all. Like
I'm like superior.
That shit was giving me life.
I was like, what?
He did not hold back. He was a smart kid.
Yeah.
So you saw the intelligence
like
aspect of it.
Smart.
Yeah.
But real quick, I gotta watch. Again, I only saw it once. But there was a nugget that I think is also going to maybe if you saw it and all the way to the ending.
Right.
It started off the lesson that the teacher was giving was talking about like wasp and nest. That's kind of like inside shit to where I think the construct of the
wasp versus the bees. Like, what are the difference?
The species coming.
Yeah.
So I think those are nuggets for like the possible Brightburn 2. Because you can see that at the end. But like he's the harbinger of what is to come. And it was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
At its best
very much
with the school lesson.
Yeah.
And
so
the writer in me was like, oh hell yeah. They were there, they went there, like give it to me, baby.
But I just thought it was super cool how they like every step of the way there's those young moments that you had, like you have the crush and like it was like, oh, I had like he literally crushed his crush. Like he had a crush on the girl and he didn't know how to tell her and he was trying to be cool
so
and
nice
tell
to
her.
him.
What? At first? But then she looked at his
she stood up
face.
for him, but that's because he crept into her room.
Yeah.
Since then, she was like, no.
But I thought it was crazy.
Oh boy, it's behind the curtain. This is
but it's crazy.
not
After he broke her hair, and then he came back and stuck her to a room and was like, yo, I really like you.
He's like
here's some wilted
such like a
flowers.
creepy nice guy thing. Like,
yeah, it was definitely like the
you
making of an incel.
No, seriously. Legit.
But then, like, to be like, my mom said we can't see each other, it's like, okay, I'll fix that.
And how he
threw
came
her
at mom
straight under the bus, yo.
Yeah. She was like, she could have just been like, you know what, I don't fuck with you. But she was like, my mom don't love you. And then you got your mom killed.
But then we got to get back to that because remember, they couldn't find the mom's body the whole time until the end. And he was like, what the fuck? Because he saw his journal with all his drawings and stuff.
And that's what he was doing to the person. It wasn't like something that he was researching. Like, I think he wasn't researching it for the sake of looking at it. It was something that he was currently already doing. Yeah. Like he was already dissecting her.
Yeah.
And that's what they like they found it wondering like, oh, he's into like sex or whatever.
Right.
But was that the chronology of the thing?
Species too. Like I was half thinking because it was like plugged up to the ship, the body.
Yeah.
So like maybe it's registering something.
Trying to get trying to
get knowledge of the species for when they come like with an attack.
Yeah.
And I was trying to piece all that together because like you know how like ants or bees or bring stuff to the hive. Mm-hmm. Like I was like that lesson kind of drew me as a writer, and I'm like was trying to piece things together. Like what do species do?
I definitely want to see the movie again because I was
coming.
I was in
I
such
think there's
suspense.
so many nuggets in there.
Yeah, there was a lot. Oh man, to dissect the mom like that, and then that one cool scene of like him killing the best friend or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like.
Well, you like how you got the fuck up out of here. Like, I'm gonna get up out of here.
He's like, no, I'm not seeing the kid fly in front of me. That's not happening.
That shit was so good.
I loved it.
Oh man, were you guys sad when at the end one where the dad, one of the fucking coolest scenes ever, where the dad tried to kill his son, and then he like grabbed him and like fire blasted his eyes.
Oh yeah. That was awesome.
That was wild. And it's crazy because he had a premonition that was how he was going to die. Remember? Because she was holding the baby. And she was like, remember when he had the nightmare?
Right.
And he was like, oh, look, it's a beautiful boy, blah, blah, blah. And then the blood starts coming from her. And then the last thing he saw before he woke up was his eyes, the laser eyes.
Oh, that's
like,
right.
So it's more of that foreshadowing.
Yeah.
This movie was really well put together. It was really well put together.
Yes. It's
You know?
really good.
And then I thought, okay, this is just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading in this too much. But then after the mom had done so much or whatever to try to keep him together, and then she tried to kill him, he flies her up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's almost like she had put him up on this high pedestal of like, this is my baby or whatever.
Yep.
And then she fell from that. You know what I mean? From like holding him up too high.
Yep.
And but I don't know if that was just me reading
That
into
metaphor,
it. But I was like, that is very like poetic too.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that, you know, because it's also a very superhero thing to fly so high and then she can't come with you and then he drops her. But that was,
and be like, fuck that shit.
And then he made it look like an accident with their plane.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh. When he turned over to the side and looked, I was like, oh, what's going to happen here?
Right.
I wasn't sure. And then did he flipped it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
It went areas that I didn't think they were going to go. Like, I would have been so upset if he would all of a sudden like, oh yeah, okay, I love you, mom, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No, this bitch was dark and he kept his ass dark and he just...
Yeah, he had already crossed that threshold.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think there was a point of return for him, or do you think it was always is what he was destined to? Like, because it did seem like when the mom killed him, that was his last straw. Like, fuck it, I'm full bad, don't care.
Well, I think that he was going to make that exception for her regardless.
Yeah. Until she got stabbed.
Right.
Until she tried to take him out.
Yeah. But
also Dad. He was not trying to kill Dad until Dad shot him in the back of the head either.
Yeah.
Like, I think he was really hurt. Like, oh shit, like, you tried to kill me, Dad. Then that's when he, like, laser beamed him. Like, I think he might have kept his parents, like,
alive. Yeah, he would have kept them alive.
Yeah.
But it's like, y'all keep trying to kill me. Just imagine
that. He was killing everybody else. It was like anybody who told him no. It was like a bratty kid, but like way to the extreme.
Except for the teacher. The teacher who like was like...
The counselor.
Like, you gotta get out of here. But he killed her husband later. Yeah. Or whatever. She's the only one who survived. She's probably the one who...
He was trying to cover up shit. And that was the only one, I think, that he was going to get out, right? Or something. I have to see it again.
Yeah.
I gotta see it again too because
I think he would have killed her.
Yeah, definitely.
But then he was just in the closet with the creepy mask. He's like, "What are you doing with this creepy mask?"
Right.
Note to self: kid with the creepy mask. Like, do you just kill him off instinct? Like, use it. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
So and then he's alive.
Yeah. Well,
I thought going to give us an evil superhero franchise.
I think this would be a great.
Would you
franchise.
Want to see that?
You know what? It's great because they had like the woman, like the Medusa type woman or something in the ocean or whatever, and all these other like little villainy things. And I was like, oh, that sounds like it's going to be a terrible villain. But if they do it this well for those other villains, I'd be totally in. This would be a great way to do like kind of like, because there was the idea of doing the Sinister Six movie. Yeah. It's like, how do you do a villain like franchise? This will be a great way to do it. And I'm very excited to see who will stand in his way. Because right now he's all powerful in this universe.
Yeah. Facts.
Who's going to stop him?
And then no one knows his weakness, which was the metal. Right?
Yeah, the metal.
The only person who knew he killed his mom.
Yeah,
so it's like,
I mean, no one knows he has those powers either. No one knows how to stop him.
Right? Yeah. He's very stealth.
Yeah.
Right. I'm still geeking over it. I gotta see it again. Yeah. Y'all want to do like a thumbs up, thumbs down, where they're not really
listen, I'm afraid to review this. I'm afraid he might come through right now and just be staring right here.
That's how dope was that he was going in and out of the house like a...
Some of the coolest ways to make to make a superhero use their powers in this movie. Yeah. Very, very cool. And practical. Cool and practical.
Yeah. Oh, let's shout out James Gunn. He was the producer on it, but he wasn't the writer. It was, I think, his siblings, his brothers, cousins, but it was two other guns.
Yeah, 2 guns. Those guns, man, 6-shooters.
They loaded a clip on our ass.
They unloaded. That was good. It was good stuff. Please give us more. I'd love to see this franchise continue on. And just to let you know, I do have a villain voice, and I love to use it.
All right.
I have a villain voice. That wasn't it. Where's my villain voice? Hold on, I just need 3 takes. Oh my goodness, now you've taken it away from me. That was amazing. You should do the villain voice.
Thank you.
Or maybe that's the superhero voice. This is like the new Batman.
So yeah, Batman is kind of like, you know,
I'm not even
he
gonna
needs
attempt
a
it.
really strong
I'm
glass
just
of
leave it to
water.
them.
I think I have very good villain lines.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're not going to attempt it in my presence. How dare you? Okay, that's enough. I think Patrick is legitimately scared
I creep
just
myself
now.
out sometimes when I do that.
He's like, sitting down with 2 villains. What do I
These
do?
cast is wild.
I'm a really good guy and they're bad. Anyway, we've been having super fun. Yeah,
Brightburn was dope. But let's do our thumbs up, thumbs down. 1, 2, 3. Brow. Yo, I fucking loved it. She was fire. She was fire Sunday. Load it up. Clip them girls.
Skyline.
They lit it out. Blah, blah.
Blah, with the creepy ass mask. Oh, that
Yes.
who thinks to make a mask like that?
Yeah.
Creepy.
That shit
But
is
you know what? That's the first iteration. I want to see what, like, when he gets like a leather worker to make his actual suit, how fire's gonna be.
Speaking of which, I
It's
want
like
to
a
see some
gimp
more
suit. It's like
Brightburn
a
cosplayers.
gimp suit.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
That's just gonna creep the
I
fuck
see
out.
enough incels in life. I don't want to see
That is fair.
one who has found their hero.
I don't want him playing no creepy songs on my
Yeah.
laptop or none of that mess, man.
So anyway,
All right, let us know what you think in the comments. Brightburn review. Check it out. That was us, the NRW.
Yep.